Hi there and welcome to the complete review of the Coby Kyros MID8027-4G tablet. I'm Brian from Denmark. I'm going to do this review to the best of my ability, and that means a complete novice, but still a lot better than the other ones out there on the internet, at least for this product. Right. The Coby Kyros is an 8-inch tablet. It comes with Android 2.3. It has 4 gigabytes of internal memory, and that is, by the way, what the 4G stands for. It is not LTE 4G, nor in America or any other place. It has a 0.3 megapixel camera front facing installed, and yeah, that's a lot of other more or less questionable features on this product. The product itself is right here. I'm gonna show you. There we go. It's an 8-inch tablet, and it comes with of course some instructions manual, and some headphones, in ear, and a USB cable to transfer. This is to transfer files from your tablet to a computer, and not to charge with. It has a separate charger, which I'll show you just in a moment. And this last cable here is for if you want to attach a USB keyboard to the tablet. So there you go. But about the charger, you can see by the sockets here. It has micro SD, a reset button, a DC in, and a USB, micro, and earphones, and HDMI. Sorry for the coughing. What is especially interesting about this is the DC 9-volt in. You gotta remember that's where you plug it in, because, as I can show you right now, it fits just as easily into the headphone socket, which, of course, I have not done that mistake. But it didn't, surprisingly enough, it didn't charge anything. And also, one could be an idiot and try and charge through the micro USB, which is actually a bit bigger than the typical mobile phone charge, which an idiot also might try. Not me, of course. And also the result is the same. There will be no charging of this project, oddly enough. So that's the idiot warnings. It has a power button and a volume rocker, and it has up here, the little tiny hole there is actually the microphone, and then there's just something I would guess is to separate the tablet from its sockets. Well, this tablet has comes at a price in Denmark of 1,000 kroner at Bilka, a large shopping mall. Denmark. And 1,000 kroner is this amount in your currency, $180 and 12 pounds, so 134 euros. It also in the package comes with this pouch, which you can use to when you transport it. So those are the main features, or without turning it on just yet. But now, it's by the way, it supports up to 32 gigabytes of the micro SD card. Not that you're probably likely to ever gonna use that, but I'll come back to that. Well, it says here out on the casing that requires Wi-Fi access. Well, surprise, surprise, but that just means it hasn't 3G compatible. It's compatible with most apps from Apps Library or AppsLib, Does not support Adobe Flash video playback. Does not support Adobe Flash video playback. We'll review this right away what that means. Tra-la-la. I can show you what that means. That means that if you're onto your Facebook and you want to see a video which Nikolai in this case had posted, it will not show. You can press on the picture, it will not show, and you can press on the link and it will not show. It will not play. And also, so that's the YouTube. The YouTube does not work in the what could you say, the normal computer way. So that's of course somewhat of a letdown, but it has a YouTube player up here, which is sorry for that. Go away. So no, sorry. It has a video player which just support the mobile version of YouTube. So you can get around it, of course, but it's just a bit annoying. As many things are on this tablet, just a bit annoying. And when a bit annoying adds up, it becomes a hell of a lot of annoying. But we'll return to that. Skype I've tried to install, and it works completely fine for about 1 second until one of the big picture on this tablet just freezes. And then you only have the small picture left of the people, of the person you are talking to, or if it's vice versa, I don't know. But in the video calling with Skype, it doesn't work. And then if you remember, I told you about the apps library, which it states out here, is on this tablet. Now you can see what happens if we try to push that one. Sorry, but your OS is not compatible with AppsLib. Oh my god, quelle surprise! That is totally a major bummer. And my name is Major, and bummer is you, or someone. But yeah, I know I'm cracking down on this right away. I'm missing out all the good points which are about this tablet, because there actually are some. The good points about this tablet is, for an Android device, it actually is very smooth. It has the very good capacitive touchscreen. My touch is very subtle right now. I'm not pressing down hard or anything, and it moves and responds quite okay, quite good. Let's see if we can zoom on something. I would say the absolute high points of this tablet is playing Angry Birds. But I still say, okay, if you're gonna pay like 1,000 kroner or what was in your currency just for playing Angry Birds, I don't know. Maybe in the olden days of my childhood, where you could buy the Pac-Man in a giant yellow round shape as cheese and play Pac-Man, it would have been okay to make 1,000 crowns, or wait a minute, I can see if I can still have the reference card. It would have probably been okay to pay $180 to play Pac-Man, but today the standards have upped a bit, right? So we want to play just a bit more than Angry Birds. But you can see here, it is absolutely the high point of this tablet, playing Angry Birds. It is just sweet. And when you do like this and you have a full screen, it just gives you an excellent overview when playing Angry Birds. Oh, and you can see I'm surprisingly good at this or something. Well, didn't go right that way. Make it jump the last way. Oh no! That was not good. Okay. Well, so the Angry Birds part of this just works very, very good. Even though I'm not gonna get this green sucker. But enough of that. So that's your money for the Angry Birds. That's for sure one thing that works very good. Another thing that works very good, of course, is, as I mentioned, the scrolling of The software, oh my god, we're already past the 10 minutes. Sorry very much, it's gonna take near a quarter or something. Well, other things is good. The email client works sweet, easy setup of the tablet. What else do you want to know? The general, let's see if we can get something else than Facebook up and running here. Sorry. Let's see here. Yeah, that's another thing. This tablet absolutely hates anything that has to do with the major corporations, and very much so Google of some reason. It has no access. I don't know if I told you, but it has no access to, and that is of course a major disadvantage to apps library. That means you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot download apps designed for tablets, though it states so on this package. I don't know why. It's completely bogus, and furthermore, it really hates Google and anything it has to do with it. So I have to say continue, and then you can say, okay, I don't care for it not being able to download the tablet version of the various things, right? But still, the other problem is you cannot tell it to download it to this, and when you log in, you cannot tell it to download to this device. Or at least I've not figured out how to do it. So it's so unbelievably idiotic, and I cannot get it to play Word Feud, which I would like just so that I could have 2 games running that I like on this tablet. Well, so those are, of course that didn't seem very positive, but the browsing experience is actually very good on this tablet. It zooms nicely, and yeah, well, now it hadn't really get anything. Well, sorry, but it zooms nicely, and it moves around just fine when you zoom to whatever you want to zoom to, and so forth. I don't know if what more we want to talk about. The sound quality of this tablet is mediocre. Though it has 2 speakers, one there and one there, it is still mediocre. But as I said earlier in my first impressions, aren't all tablets mediocre in their sound? So there's no surprise there. The gallery, the camera itself takes actually okay, nice pictures, though the motif is terrible in this case. It takes actually very okay pictures. It's for 0.3 camera megapixels. It's okay quality. But as I think you all also can tell by my anguish and my frustration with this device, I am not gonna use it. It is unbelievably annoying, and the only other entrance to some apps to this is via the Get Jar, or you can use some. I don't think there's some black markets or something you also use. The problem with this is there are so many problems with this. I would not recommend it. Though you may be able to watch this screen and may have the impression that it's a nice screen and it looks good on this. Of some reason, and I can't tell you why, it looks better on the recording now from this phone, which is an HTC Sensation XL phone. It looks better on this recording than it actually looks in real life. And as soon as you go down in viewing angles, it becomes almost unseen. You cannot see anything, and again, it is worse in real life than it looks in this video. So if you think this video looks pretty cool and it's okay, trust me, it also looks kind of grainy. Let's try to zoom on this clock. You can't tell from this video, but trust me, it also looks grainy, and that means if you've been doing something on this tablet for like an hour, your eyes becomes tired, and you don't want to play with it for an hour. That's just the first point of matter. So, 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 in comparison with other tablets I've seen on the internet at this price tag, $180 in your own currency, it is good. It is very good, because the capacitive screen is responsive. It doesn't lag. It lags a little bit there and then, but it's nothing. So in comparison with those tablets, it's definitely a good tablet. But in comparison to anything else, in comparison with anything you would want to waste your time on, it is a no-go. No-go. Do not buy this tablet. It is immensely annoying because and simply you just don't want to use it to start. And the last thing that I'm irritated over is the weight. It weighs the same amount as the iPad 2, and that is for me personally just a bit too much. But the size is lovely, the 8-inch size. So there you have it. That's my first review in English. So mind my language, and there you go. I hope you'll check back later for some other reviews of stuff. I think I'll be putting up a review of a Windows Phone pretty soon. But follow my channel and subscribe. This is Brian from Denmark saying hi.